People put words in my mouth all the time, saying that I promised a Final Fantasy, Revenges, etc. What the series, not the trailer, the whole series, Season 1, Episode 1 this year. I never said any of that. I said a trailer will be released in the 2 years I've announced it. Now, I only predicted 2 years. But just because it doesn't happen does not make me a liar. I miscalculated. See, I went to the wrong convention. I was hoping to find Final Fantasy VII cosplayers at Planet Comic-Con. I didn't. And I'm going to fix that mistake by going to Comic-Con and Planet Comic-Con. Not to mention, I wanted good cosplayers. I didn't want anything. I want a blonde person to play Cloud Strife. A black person to be Barrett. And they had to be cosplayers, because I only cast cosplayers because, well, I'm into cosplay, and this was supposed to be a fun, comic book version, live action Final Fantasy VII web series. Low budget, maybe, yes, low budget it's going to be, but even with low budget, I don't know how you can get mad and say I lied when I miscalculated. Don't understand. This stuff takes time. Now, I said I was going to do the trailer. The trailer is going to happen. I don't know what year, time, maybe 3 or 4 years. I will still make a fan-made trailer to advertise this thing. But I'm not going to put a date or a month of when the series is going to happen because we still need funding. And I really don't trust Kickstarter, because Kickstarter are a bunch of crooks nowadays. So, wherever I can get that funding, that'd be great. Or if my subscribers donate. I don't want to be an e-beggar, so I'm not going to ask that you do that. Even if we have to do this, go into a film in the streets and find places that don't have very many, civilians. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, yes, before I put a month and a date on it, but a good friend told me not to do that, so I erased that PV. And you know what? I gave you guys a Vincent Valentine raw footage with no edits at all. PV. Just to make sure you guys know what's going to happen. Now, you guys keep saying that I'm a liar and saying you're just trying to be good friends with me and you're trying to be honest. That's not lying, that's miscalculation. But I changed it. There isn't going to be a month. There isn't going to be a year. There isn't going to be any of that. But you know what's so sad? When I miscalculate, everyone's quick to jump on me. But when professional companies, say like a gaming company like Nintendo, says they're releasing definitive versions of Assassin's Creed, definitive versions of Call of Duty, definitive versions of Grand Theft Auto 5, and they, at the last minute when it's supposed to be released, they lie and say they're not. It's okay if Nintendo lies to you, but for an indie studio I'm gonna be working for sooner or later, it's not. But for a big company, lying's okay. And why should it matter? It's a B-list project. It's a B-list web series because, well, I'm not, the studio I work for isn't Hollywood Studios. And why should it matter? You should enjoy what I give you right now until I at least get you a trailer. And if I can't get any funding, that's all it's going to end up being, is a trailer. But nonetheless, Miscalculation isn't lying at all. by no means, miscalculation isn't lying. Miscalculation is just saying I can't predict the future. I don't know what's going to happen down the line. You know? I've deleted all the PVs that had a month and a year on it because, you know what? She was right. I should have done that. Especially all you gaming people, you know, out there, all you gamers out there get upset over the smallest miscalculations. It's not like you're getting, it's not like we're going to sell this as an actual franchise. This is only going to be a cosplay fan YouTube series. Kind of like the stuff that the German Final Fantasy cosplayers have done, which you should go check it out. You're not paying to watch this. This is all free. Everything, you know, all you need is a YouTube account and look up Final Fantasy, Revenge, etc. And watch it. That's all you gotta do. This stuff's free. So why does it matter even if I did lie? Why does it matter? It's not like this is going to be in the theaters. It's not like this is going to be on DVD or on Netflix or whatever service you use. This is just going to be a YouTube only thing. So really, what is the upset about? What's the upset about? Just because I made a calculation that the Final Fantasy Revenge of etc. is going to come out this year. Yes, I made a mistake. And at Planet Comic Con, I bragged about it. And it never happened, but I already got called out for that, and I changed it. I deleted that VP or whatever you call it, that clip that had the stuff on it. You're not gonna find it on YouTube, and there's no mere channels that have it. You know, you're not gonna find it on YouTube. The only thing you're gonna find that's close to anything will be my Vincent Raw walking around in the back alley of Com. PV. I will make an edited version, but this is an unedited version just so I can please the fans. Because this is all cosplayers, and this is no real actors, just cosplayers that know the character in and out. You know, I was trying to do something fun because I love Final Fantasy VII, but I'm sick of people trying to call me out, say I'm a liar. You know. No, what lying is saying that a trailer is going to be produced that year, that day, that month. And then when that day, a month comes, it never does. That's lying right there. You know. That's what lying is. That's what I consider lying. I said it was going to possibly be produced this year. Possibly. You didn't hear possibly because you guys all that call me out for lying. You guys who call me out for lying, you know, got selective hearing. And you know what? I gotta say, that's too bad. That's too bad you got selective hearing. You know. The web series, I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know when the YouTube series is going to happen. I don't know that myself. And I've written the script. I've, you know, made advances on the character I play, on my costume. You know, I've done some things on my own. But even I don't know. I know the trailer will happen, yes. It'll be a fan-made trailer. And if people give me good likes on this trailer, maybe funding might come. But it doesn't mean that I've lied. See, that's what you guys don't understand. You want to, you know, have selective hearing, and you know what? It's so funny, like, you know, professional companies lie to you, and it's okay. And the only reason I bring that up is like it's almost if you choose to be upset at something. Like Nintendo could talk about definitive versions, and that's something you actually have to pay for, definitive versions of games. But you know, but when it comes to you know, a cosplay web series that's going to be B or D list, you guys give too much of a care for it, and to the point where you call me out as a liar if this never gets produced. And That's just not right. And the people who say you're my friends and try to be honest with you, you're not being honest with me at all. Calling someone a liar is evil, nasty, and rude. You might as well be flipping me off and call me a faggot. You might as well call me retarded. You might as well call me white trash. If you're going to call me a liar, that's how I view liars. Because it's a bad thing to be a liar. It's a bad thing to be a liar. And same thing with my Let's Plays. I'm not going to promise you that, it's going to come right away. I'm not going to promise you if my anime and manga reviews and my, Marvel movie reviews are going to come the day of the event that it happens. I got real life. I work on my cosplays when I'm not at work. I do things for my family. I got my own life. My nerd time is when I have downtime. When I have downtime, I do those things for you guys. But you guys are the actual liars, and you guys are the worst because you're lying about someone else being a liar. You can't call someone out for something they didn't do. You put words in my mouth and say, well, I promise this is going to happen, when I don't know the future. The trailer will happen, but the web series, we don't know what that's going to happen. We don't know. And when I got rid of the PV with the month and year on it, and I think I did a good job when I got rid of those, because but when I got rid of the months and year, I said on my next one, I said on my Facebook statuses and my Tumblr statuses, I don't know when this is going to happen. I said it could be 3 or 4 years later. But you guys are so hyped to the point where you put words in my mouth and said it's going to happen this year, when I never said it was going to happen this year. I never said it. I said it's a possibility. Possibility means unsure. It does not mean anything. You just put words in my mouth and call me a liar. In all honesty, you guys aren't really supporters of the series. You guys are just a bunch of people who like to sit there on the computer and troll and make everybody look like a villain, when you guys are the actual villains, because if you did watch it, you'd probably make fun of me, saying it's a piece of shit. That's why you do it. You're not a supporter. I know my real fans from the fake fans. I can tell the difference. And calling someone a liar, is a bad thing, especially if they didn't lie in the first place. You accuse me of lying. You accuse me of lying. You accuse me of lying, when all I did was tell the truth. I'm not sure. You want to make yourself believe that I was a liar to make your falsehood correct. So you could feel like you saved the day. So you could feel like you saved the gaming industry. Well, where you didn't. You just make other gamers look bad by calling someone a liar. So, the point is, I'm going to end this rant right here saying, I didn't lie about anything. I don't know when it's going to happen. I never said when or where. I just said that right now, and this year, and the years before, I'm currently going to be producing the trailer. Next year I'll be at Nakakong, and I'm going to record some Final Fantasy VII cosplayers doing something and put some scenery footage and some edits on everything, and it's going to look good. The thing is, all you're going to get now is a trailer. That's all you're going to get right now. Web series, not sure. And that's the honest truth. I don't have to answer to you guys or nobody because I never lied.